Hey everybody, it's Holly from the Urban Homesteader, and today I'm declaring war on the chipmunks. So that's right, I'm having some issues with the chipmunks in the backyard, more so within the chicken runs. They are using my chicken feeders as a buffet for themselves, and I have actually caught them literally inside my feeder, and I am really over it. So I've kind of gone to the extreme, and I actually purchased an automatic feeder that I did not read the fine print for, that clearly needs to be assembled, so that's exciting. Here is what it's supposed to be looking like, and basically what it is, there's a trap over, not a trap, there's a top over the feed. The top opens when the chickens step on the step, and it opens it up, and then that way the weight of the chicken is actually what gives them access to the feed. Now a chipmunk wouldn't weigh enough to make this happen, so that's the theory behind it. Is this going to work? I don't know. Are my chickens smart enough to figure it out? I imagine they're going to need some help in figuring that out, and I will have to be training them to use the feeder. So with that said, this is a version of a different model that I truly, really wanted. But that model, which is called the Grandpa's Feeder, comes with a fairly significant price tag, although I do feel like it's kind of the top of the line Cadillac model of chicken feeders. And do I want one of those? Absolutely. Do I feel confident enough to drop the money on it right now at this point? Not really, because I just wanted to see how this would work. With that said, I bought this more economic version, and we'll have to just wait and see. So when this came in the mail, I really thought it was going to be fully assembled. It is not. When I opened the box up, the parts came in here. Here they are with tools, which is great. But then I had a little concern because the bag came with a hole in it. So that's fun. We'll see if all the parts are here. Wish me luck. I will keep you from watching me trying to put this together and assemble it in its entirety, and I'll just kind of stop back with you when I have it completed. So cross your fingers that all the parts are here and all goes well. I think I got it. I do have 4 parts left over. I have no idea where they're supposed to go. Like all the holes have a screw in them, so I don't know. This is how it works though. Chickens step on the step, lid opens up, they can help themselves to feed. That is it. They step off, no more chipmunk buffet. So I bet you guys are just as excited as I am to get it out to the chicken yard and see what the chickens do. They're probably going to be super curious, not have a clue what they're supposed to be doing, but we'll help them out. So you guys want to come along? Let's go. Okay, we're out in the chicken run, and well, Blue is super food motivated, so just kind of cracks me up that she's like right here and waiting. It's like she knows I've got feed in here. So I'm just going to dump the feed in and we're going to see what happens. And I've got a rock right behind me. I'll probably set that on there as well. I'll just do that right away. There you go. So once one chicken has it figured out, it doesn't take long for the others to follow suit. I'm just going to let this happen as it is. I don't know, I'm just going to kind of hang out here and see what happens. I might take the rock away and see if Blue has it all figured out totally. If she does, great. If not, I'll have to just continue to help them. But that's it. Let's see what happens. Well, since there still seems to be some interest here, I'm going to take the rock away and we're going to see what happens there. Maybe they'll have it all figured out. They are stepping on the step. So we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Blue. Hi. No reason for fighting, girls. Okay. No food, no interest. I'm going to put the rock back. Okay, so since this is such a new thing for these girls, I'm just gonna leave it as is, probably overnight. Well, once they go into the coop for sleeping, I'll probably just take the whole feeder and remove it completely. No need to be out here with the chipmunks. But I'll try again tomorrow, keeping it open for them for a little while. And then what I'm thinking is I'm gonna like get a lighter rock so it's not open entirely, but enough so that the chickens will see that there's feed in there. And I have a feeling that that'll entice them enough to want to get after it. So I'll just have to keep trying. I'll have you guys come along with and continue to watch, and we'll kind of see what happens. So we'll wait till tomorrow. I think they figured it out. At least the Julias have. I've seen most of the chickens out here and standing on top of the step, and I believe that they have finally caught on. It's really only been 5 days, so I have no complaints. So some of the things that I did to make this work better for me was that I moved it over to the closer to my doorway here, and I put a little bit of a base underneath here. It's just sitting on a couple of paver stones. Just to give it a little bit more security and to try to help to keep the dust off of the step. For whatever reason, that just kind of bugs me. Trying to keep it as clean and tidy as I can. Yes, I know chickens are messy and they're going to do their thing. I get it, but this is the way I do it. So I added the base, and then to start with, the first couple of nights, I believe, I had like a larger rock on the step down here, and that was to just weight the step down so that the top would be open all the time. I needed to have the chickens understand that this is where their feed is and that they can have access to it whenever they want. After a couple of days, then I removed the big heavy rock and I replaced it with these 3 smaller rocks that I've got down here. I don't know why she's so skittish. Which then propped, those 3 smaller rocks, propped the top up just a little bit. Not enough that they could fit their head in there, but enough that they could see the feed and that they would have continued interest and understand that that's where their food is. That then in turn made them step on that step, and then they kind of got the gist of it, and it just kind of kept on working from there. Now yesterday I took the rocks away, meaning this is a free-for-all. If you're hungry, you better figure it out. And they did, and they've really been doing quite well. I am totally impressed, very happy with this. I think it's been working out pretty great, and I also feel very proud of myself that I feel like I have actually outsmarted a rodent. I'm going to take that as a win. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Do I still want a grandpa's feeder? I do. There's a couple of extra added features on that type of feeder that I would really enjoy having. But for me, for now, I think I'm just going to go along with this one and continue to see how they work, and we'll go from there. If you are interested in learning more about how to keep some chickens, I'd love for you to hit the like and subscribe button and follow along. And I'd love to have you tag along with my story. So we'll hopefully see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching.